Y'all, I don't think they told you that when you turn 22, you lose any sense of self you've ever had. Because truly, what the fuck is going on? I moved. I moved to, I think, the worst apartment complex in the entire world, genuinely, because my upstairs neighbor, I'm sure you'll be able to hear them at some point, they are so fucking loud and obnoxious. There is like 15,000 children who live up there. And this is my first time living in an apartment. And these children, I've been so patient. They throw things at my car. There's a huge crack in the side of my car. They leave their shit, their bikes and their toys leaning against my door. So when I open my door, it knocks it over. They let their dog poop right in front of my door. I am so patient and I'm so thankful to have a place to live. But oh my God. Just need to find my internal Zen garden. Anyways, updates from me. I moved and I am currently working in a vet clinic. So I was able to quit my old job, which I hated. Yay! Yay, claps for me. I'm now working in a vet again and I love my job so much. I have literally never learned more in my entire life than at this clinic, because here I'm able to do a lot more than I was able to at the other clinics I worked at. So I can, like, you know, observe and like assist in any way I can with surgeries, like recording anesthesia. I can help give vaccinations if needed. I'm learning about blood work and how that works, like how to do a urinalysis. I've shot a lot of x-rays. Like, I love this job. It is so much fun. It doesn't even feel like working at all. I have a pretty consistent schedule now, which is wonderful, because at my last job I did not. Truly, he never leaves. Like, he's always fucking here and I can't stand him. I did take him to 7 Brew this morning. I did not get him a coffee, don't worry, because this thing is already cracked the fuck out. He did get like a gallon of whipped cream though. The nice man at the 7 Brew gave him a whole pup cup for his fat little self. Look how long he is though. Soon he can get neutered, so I am very thankful for that, because he's fucking crazy. He drives me up the wall. He will find things I didn't even know that I had, and he will have like chewed and swallowed it by the time that I realized. My other update is not so fun. So I have been a little ball of depression, stress, and sadness, because it's been a rocky, like, I think it's 4 months since I last made a video. I have since, you know, I've come across a lot of young men since that time. Young boys, I will say, because men, that's really generous. A lot of young guys who are pieces of shit, if you will, right? And one of them I so happened to like fall in love with, and this person did not reciprocate that and led me on and then ghosted me, which was really awesome and fun to experience that for the first time. Don't recommend to a friend. And so I've been kind of coming back from that. I just recently blocked him, so thanks to my best friend for helping me with that. I have been quite a disaster, to be honest, and I know that it was only 3 months long, right? So it's really not that big of a deal. It shouldn't feel like that big of a deal. But I know that the reason why I can't really let it go, oh, look at him, stuck it on my blanket like a little asshole. I know that the reason I can't let it go is because my ex-boyfriend prior was a complete utter piece of shit, narcissistic, abusive asshole, right? All the fun words. And so this guy was the only guy who's ever treated me like an actual person and like would, you know, have a conversation with me. Oh, crazy thought. Who didn't like just want to use me for like physical things. Scary. That's never happened. Like, he was a genuine person, or so I thought, right? And so it has been really hard to cope with the fact that I got no closure, because he pretty much ghosted me when I moved here. We didn't date or anything. We just like would hang out a lot and then talk a lot like every day, and he knew, because I'm always straightforward, how I felt about the situation and him, and he was very clear that he kind of felt the same way, and everything was kind of up in the air, but we were just testing the vibes to see how things went, no pressure, and then he was just gone. And that's what I like to call little boy behavior, because who does that? If I was with somebody or projected to be with that somebody and I realized like, oh, I didn't like them, or I wanted to stay single, or I wanted to be with someone else, or whatever the reason, I would be like, hey, I don't think we're gonna work out for this reason. And I would be like, oh my God, thank you for telling me that. So him scurrying along like a little rat man and just kind of leaving me to pick up the pieces after knowing my history, that was really shitty. And I'm starting to realize, because I already know, like, I'm not attached to him, it's more so the way he made me feel, and the way that he made me feel like, you know, good things were possible and this and that. Like, I know it wasn't him, it was more his potential, but that does not make it easier, because I am like going crazy trying to like speed up the process of healing, because I'm like, logically it was 3 months, okay? 3 months it's a decent amount of time, but it's not like, oh my God, a year, you know, it's not 10 years. So I'm like, why am I sitting here stuck on this shrimpy little man who wouldn't care if I live or died? And I'm like, this is my brain trying to cope with a loss that I didn't think would happen. And it's also just the fact of, this person treated me so well, or I thought so, compared to what I had experienced before. I was like, oh my God, life can't get better. I'm moving, I'm starting a new job, you know, I met him. It's like nothing could be better than what it is now. And then life said, fuck that. I said, no thanks. But here we are. And you know, honestly, it's like, I have so many things going on that this feels like it doesn't matter at all. It's impacting me a lot, but it's like I have other things happening right now that are more important, so I'm doing better with it, because it's kind of taken the back burner on my current stressors, because there's other things, which is really fun. That's just a quick little update with that situation, just so you baddies know, it's not just you. Men are just shit. They are so mean. And of course, it's not all of you guys, like it's not all men, but it's always men. Also, I did my hair and I feel like Professor Snape, and I've never been happier with the choice. Have you guys seen my son before? I don't remember if I showed you him. Chow Chow. He's a fucking bitch. Anyone wants him, they can have him. Also, I find that a lot of my time where I'm alone, I'm incredibly depressed, or if I am by myself, because if I'm at work and I'm clocked in and I'm doing a bunch of crazy shit, like I am not able to think about sad things. But when I am alone, it's like everything just spirals and I'm so depressed and I can't do anything to help myself. And I hate feeling like I'm useless when I'm not needed. Because if I'm not giving love to someone or working or being helpful in any possible way, I just feel like I have no self-worth. And that is so not true. And I'm trying anything I can to get past that. Like, I just organized so much shit, because I still have some boxes. I've lived here for like 4-ish months, I think. I don't know. And I still have boxes because I don't have like a place to put them, because this apartment is so tiny. And so I just went through and I organized, and I took a shower and I ate some food, and I'm trying anything I can to like do self-care for me, because if I'm living my life to potentially, you know, just make others happy or to like find the person of my dreams, it's like I'm not living for me. And I am trying so hard to establish that mindset, but oh my God, my brain craves sadness, and I'm such a happy person, so it's like the two sides of my brain are fighting each other. Oh my God. That's really all I have. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday, and I love my mom so much. So if you love your mom, you should tell her happy birthday, because you never know when her birthday might be. And they love when you tell them that, because happy birthday. I love you guys, and I'm sorry I'm a little chaotic today. I'm drinking Red Bull and trying to survive. Also, this Olivia Rodrigo album is not making things easier. I have cried to that album every single day since it came out, all day long. So honestly, we can blame part of this on Olivia Rodrigo, because why did she need to include us in that? Not that I want her to keep her sadness to herself, but why does she have to make it so specific, and why does it have to fit everything I'm going through right now? I have 45 billion toys for him. He wouldn't need to eat my blinds, but he does. He's eating my carpet. He's literally pulling the carpet out of the ground. We don't own this place. He sure as hell doesn't. So I don't know what he thinks he's doing, ruining my shiz. I love you, my friends. And hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit all the time. I don't know what that was, but you'll understand. Bye, friends. I love you.